Hello students, you are welcome to the official YouTube channel of Sir Gideon. On this channel, I provide you with solutions to past SSC and then WASSCE questions to senior high school and then NOVDEC students. It is my goal that every student becomes a straight A1 student without sweating from the comfort of their homes. So today we are still under SETS, and the question we have over here is the question that came in the year 2008. This is a WASSCE July 2008 question, which is question 3b. The question we have is simplify root 5 in bracket exponent negative 2 times 75 exponent 1 over 2, which is half, then times 12 exponent negative 1 over 2. So how do we solve this kind of question? I remember most students struggle to solve this kind of question. How do you solve a question like this? Now, so to do that, let's see how we can work around it. So we have root 5 exponent negative 2 times 75 exponent 1 over 2 times 12 exponent negative 1 over 2. So the first thing we do is to apply a concept in indices. All right, what is the negative power rule? Now what that means is that, let's see, if we have a exponent negative n, all right, now this concept is telling us that if we have a carrying a power of negative n, this can be expressed as 1 over a carrying a power of n. All right, so we're going to turn this one into a fraction where the numerator becomes 1, but the denominator becomes the same index, of which is the a with the power n, but we ignore the negative over here. So a exponent negative n is equivalent to 1 over a exponent n. Now what this means is that if we have root 5, all right, exponent negative 2, this is the same as 1 over root 5 squared. I believe you are getting the concept. All right, so this is equivalent to this. Good. Now let's get back to work. In the same way, 12 exponent negative half is the same as 1 over 12 exponent half, all from this concept. So once you understand this particular concept, you'll be able to work around questions which come as this. Now let's move on. So let me clean this part. So I believe you now understand the concept behind what we are doing. Good. Now, so this will be equal to 1 over root 5 squared times 75 exponent 1 over 2 times, this is 1 over 12 exponent half. Now you have to also understand that in mathematics, a square root is equivalent to half. So wherever we see a half, we can equally represent it with a square root. So that means that we can take away this half and then put a square root on 75. It's all the same. So this one gives us 1 over root 5 all squared times 75 square root of 75, multiplying, now over here we have a half. The half is equivalent to a square root, so we have 1 over the square root of 12. So in that case, now this squared can cancel the square root. So I told you that a square root is equivalent to half. So if we have half multiplying 2, these two can cancel this out and we are left with only power 1, right? So these two can cancel the square root and we are left with 1 over 5 times, now let's expand 75. So to expand 75, we have to make sure we have a perfect square multiplying another number. So a perfect square like 25 multiplies 3 to give us 75. So we have 25 times 3. All right, now in the same way, we have to also expand root 12. To do that, we have to make sure we get a perfect square which multiplies another number to give us 12. So which numbers comes into mind? So 12 can be broken down into 4 times 3. Now 4 is a perfect square. All right, so in place of root 12, we are going to put 1 over 4 times 3. All right. Now what we do is that we are going to expand this. We're going to break this one down. So we're going to have 1 over 5 times root 25 times root 3 times 1 over root 4 times root 3. So we are just expanding it so that it becomes easier for us to work it out. So we have 1 over 5 times, now what is root 25? Root 25 is 5. Now that 5 times root 3 gives us 5 root 3 times, now we have 1 over, what is root 4? Root 4 is 2. 2 times root 3 gives us 2 root 3. Now understand that all these ones, they are multiplying. All right, so this 5 can cancel this out, can cancel that one out. In the same way, this root 3 can cancel this one out. So now once this 5 cancel this one, we have 1 over here. So we have 1 over 1 multiplying 1 multiplying 1 over 2. All right, so 1 times 1 times 1 gives us what? We get 1. 1 times 2 gives us 2. So our answer to this question is 1 over 2. Very easy and simple. So if you are new over here, please like, subscribe, and then share this video to as many senior high school students you know, and as many NOVDEC students you know. Thank you for joining. My name is Sir Gideon, and see you in the next video.